This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian are officially dating, according to multiple reports. Kanye West reacted to the news at a recent concert with his cover of Ray J's hit, I Hit It First.
The WWE has performed another round of roster cuts, releasing 8 wrestlers from their contracts as of last night. This brings WWE's total of roster cuts in the last year to a total of 80 employees, with WWE officials citing budget cuts as a reason for the terminations. For those of you out there who like to talk about wrestling being fake, I'll let you know that a multi-billion-dollar company putting their wrestlers out of work, despite coming off their most profitable year ever, that shit is very real.
Officers with a North Carolina police department appeared to have no trouble finding the suspect in a break-in. Asheville police say in a news release that patrol officers apprehended the man who broke into a downtown restaurant on Monday and apparently helped himself to some beer and ice cream. The beer float is one of America's delicacies, but I don't think it's worth going to jail.
A rare first printing of the U.S. Constitution sold at Sotheby's in New York for $43.2 million, a record price for a document or a book sold at auction. The anonymous winning bidder at Thursday night's sale outbid a group of 17,000 cryptocurrency enthusiasts from around the world who crowdfunded to buy it over the last week. I wonder if the Founding Fathers could have ever imagined a world that would exist where people who buy and sell digital currency would be trying to buy the Constitution. Probably not, considering most of them couldn't have imagined a world without slavery.
Authorities were trying to identify the owner of 2 dogs that attacked an animal control officer in the Saginaw, Michigan area. But let's be real, I wouldn't really call you animal control. You weren't really controlling anything if that dog bit you.
CVS Health is closing 900 stores over the next 3 years, amounting to nearly 10% of its footprint, in response to the changing of consumer buying patterns. The closures are part of a broader realignment of its retail strategy of its roughly 10,000 locations. If CVS continues closing stores, you might have to find somewhere else to buy that last-minute greeting card for the wedding you forgot was happening today.
A carnival worker in Florida shot a gun into the air during an argument with a coworker, and the bullet went through the window of a nearby assisted living facility and struck a 91-year-old woman, police said. Along with his trip to jail, the carnival worker will receive a giant stuffed bear because he did hit something after all.
Engineers at Northwestern University have created a powerful camera that can see through solid and opaque objects such as fog, corners, and even human flesh and bone. It works by scattering laser light onto hidden objects and bouncing it back to the camera, where an AI reconstructs the signal to show the hidden object. I was going to ask if the camera would be able to see the hearts of conservative politicians through their chest plates, but I guess in order for the camera to photograph an object, that object has to exist.
A gang of 6 people accused of stealing horses for slaughter and selling the meat to restaurants disguised as beef has been arrested in southern Brazil, according to officials. This is why I only eat vegan meats, so I don't know what I'm eating, but I know they're not horses.
11 siblings are suing a Long Island funeral home after they say the director put the wrong person in their mother's plot. They're seeking $88 million, claiming gross negligence. This situation is not to be confused with the upcoming ABC series, Mom Swap.
Without an official announcement or fanfare, U.S. Disney parks are including a Black Santa Claus in Christmas celebrations this year for the first time in the company's 66-year theme park history. But, in the purest Disney fashion, they just stole the idea from the famed New Orleans Black Santa for no money. After stepping up as a producer on his next film, Killers of the Flower Moon, Apple has found its next Martin Scorsese project, and its subject is a band the Oscar winner knows well. Sources tell Deadline that Scorsese is on board to direct and produce a new untitled biopic on the Grateful Dead, with Jonah Hill on board to play the group's frontman, Jerry Garcia. Sure, Jerry Garcia is dead, but tripping acid with Jonah Hill is probably the next best thing.
Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenighthump.com.